Well, YouTube login first. Then turn this off. Oh, I should probably also recenter the camera. There we go. Alright. Can I get a mic check?
Michael, check.
Alright. Actually, I'll just adjust mine a little. Game audio is very quiet on stream, so I'll turn it up a bit. Alright. What level do we need to do, Ferret?
We need to do the one of the dragon eggs.
The Great Room.
Yeah, I don't actually know the names of the levels because I'm never the one selecting the level.
Oh, perfectly fine.
Yeah, I also wouldn't
Fuck
name
the cat!
Well,
Bullshit!
Retrieve the cat as soon as possible. Alright, let me think.
Oh, fuck! No! Man.
I think Jupe's having a tough time.
I'm trying to speedrun getting
Considering
to
that-
the thing, because if you're not fast enough, the bridge disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also lagging.
Yes, you are.
There we go. Oh, thank you, Ferret. We got one treasure.
Let's see.
yay!
What would be...
Oh, there's the cat! Hello, you little shit.
Let's see. Oh. It is I, your Dark Lord, Lord of Darkness, darkest Lord of all dark.
Hello, Dark Lord, sir!
Hello, hello, hello. I have a extra special task for you. Before you clean up any meats, you must put it in one location, so I may test it to make sure it is safe for mimic consumption. So put all the meat in one giant blood puddle, so that I may evaluate meat for deliciousness.
May we cook it first so it doesn't splatter all our hard work?
You may. I, as your Dark Lord, Lord of Darkness, Darkest Lord, did not know you could cook meat.
It
I
is.
have always eaten it raw.
It is much more fit for mimic consumption after it being cooked.
This is suitable to me.
There we go.
These will be the extra tasks that I give to you the tasks at the start of the dungeon, and they will all be weird, nonsensical, simple ones that won't actually cause too much trouble, just gives you extra task.
Mhm.
Like, yes, it'll make your job harder, but also that's what your boss usually does.
Yeah!
Look at those smoked balls of sausage.
Intestines.
Now I have to finish telling my teacher my deepest thoughts.
Ooh, that one's particularly grilled.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need a torch
Ah.
to cook this meat. Hold on. I have a trick for AoE cooking now.
Yay!
Put that one next, so back the fuck up. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, so hold on, I didn't actually click this and that. There we go.
I didn't mean to throw that, but I guess it works.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now I grab the torch and I run across. Oh, fuck!
Tis I, your Dark Lord speaking. Please stop stubbing your toes.
I'm trying not to, Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord must go. The Dark Lord is getting knocks on the door.
Oh, since I'm back over here, I'll get some slimes. 2 is not enough.
The Dark Lord is done their conference call. The Dark Lord hopes that their goblins are doing well.
Very well.
Wonderful, the Dark Lord is pleased.
Beautiful.
Dark Lord will sign you up for Goblin basketball.
There's more to Devil's Throat?
Yeah, there's a lower area. It's a bit harder to get to.
No, a higher area.
Oh yeah, on the lower area there is a elevator.
With a button?
The button opens the door on the upper area. I think the book goes up there too.
I hate that some of the they don't even give me points, they just exist.
Okay, the book landed safely up there, so I can just cross with the chest.
Wonderful.
Oh. Okay, I see where a lot of the blood is.
Yep.
Oh, thank God they have a transcript.
Oh, I didn't even need to bring a torch over here. I'll just start piling it over there.
Hey guys, I wonder if I know the scientific method.
Oh boy, I sure wonder.
Wonder if I, someone who works in the sciences, has any idea of how the scientific method works.
Surely not. One. Two. Three. Gold chest. Plate. Fancy chair.
Ah, shut up.
Okay, I found a lever.
Oh yeah, I believe one of the doorways, in Devil's Throat has a secret area you can put a lever into, and it gives you an extra lever in the main area, and gives you some little rewards. I think I can help you find it.
Yeah, I've just brought it up here to the respawn statue. That's right there.
Yep.
Your Dark Lord is the respawn statue.
Okay, so you put the lever. Alright. Let's see. I can show you where it is, so you can find it on consecutive runs. If I remember correctly, it's down here, in here.
Oh.
And then once this is pulled, feel free to pull it. Something opens in the main area. Hold on. There's more meat. Dark Lord, may I toss it over the edge or should I cook it and bring it to the mimic?
The Dark Lord demands that all meat be brought to one spot for
Alright,
complete
back up.
inspection. The Dark Lord would like their sniffies.
Oh no! Ferret got left behind.
I'm back to lagging out severely. And so it looked like you were floating like a good 10 feet above the platform.
Oh no.
I mean this kindly, that's really funny.
I know.
Ah. Man!
Okay, give me a sec.
Here, Ferret.
Okay. No, I got it. There's a brazier over here.
I'll cook the meat so it doesn't cause any more problems. Oh, you can grab that one, I'll grab the other one, and we run them back to the center.
Yep.
You may go first. And then I'll reactivate the pathway behind you so it doesn't collapse while you're running. Alright. I know the secret lever is down below in, like, the, central area. Like, there'll be a doorway that opens.
Okay. I'm taking the goblet to this, golden chest. What?
I nearly fell off the map.
Oh.
I made it, though. We got Recall in chat saying, "Hi, how are you doing?" We're doing good. We're doing some Goblin Cleanup. And, Fable, who is incapable of playing, is our Dark Lord, giving us extra missions.
Hello, I am the Dark Lord of Dark Lordiness. I lord over the dark and also the dungeons.
The mission we have been given is to, bring all of the meat to a central location before
That
it's fed to the
I may-
mimics.
I must make sure my mimics do not get sick. There is nothing worse than a mimic spit.
Alright, is there any other blood in here? Apparently, yes.
Well, that's fantastic. On my fall down, because the bridge went out from under.
Oh no. Do the other people you're playing with have channels so I could sub? Not. Unfortunately, no. I'm the only one who has a channel right now.
I don't have a computer or a microphone or a headphone set. I do this off of a Chromebook. And Chromebook can't really run Steam or OBS or handle most editing softwares.
Ah, I found the secret room.
Yeah, cool. So I crashed.
Oh no.
Right as I was going to go get the goblet that I dropped, like, on one of the blocks that's like almost at the right level
Oh.
as you're getting to that second part of Devil's Throat.
No.
Because the bridge fell out from under me the first time. And then the second time, lag, and then it just went, hey, Goblin Cleanup.exe not working.
Oh no.
The Dark Lord has decided you needed an early break. So the Dark Lord does not know how to properly communicate, so they just kinda kicked you a bit too hard.
The Dark Lord
Yeah,
gave you a very unwanted break. Thankfully, I can see where it is, so I should be able to retrieve it for you, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Jude, can you, like, invite me back or something?
Oh, jeez. Oh, the area where you dropped the goblet is very slippery. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice
Anyway.
physics?
I
I
don't
hope not.
know. And Ferret, I'm not sure I can re-invite you in the middle of a level. Hold on.
Then I say restart,
Save-
because...
Save and quit and I'll make a new one. Because once I have the level saved, it should be saved as a multiplayer, so...
Mm-hmm.
Host...
There we go.
Oop, give the game a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Early access. Loves freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my settings, see if I can fix that a little. Oh man, it's not liking me scrolling through the menu.
Oof.
Okay, I'm here.
Hello. Let me see if I can turn max frame rate. Okay, 60. Alright. Continue. Right.
I am the wall.
Alright. Okay, I was... Oh man, the goblet probably respawned on the path.
Most certainly. Check with your thingamajig.
You know, I checked. It's not
Also,
showing
as
up.
you're Mm-hmm.
I crashed again.
Oh no!
Jeez. You have anything else running?
Besides Discord? No. I'm not even watching stream on my phone.
Damn.
It's like the only other thing that would be taking up internet would be my parents watching TV and doing stuff, but
That logically shouldn't be affecting it too much.
yeah.
Maybe edit your game settings a little?
I'm running as low as I can,
Huh.
as far as I know.
I don't know what else could be causing it to crash.
Maybe so there's a stream that's coming, right? Do you think they're trying to download assets and that's what's causing it?
They don't download assets while you're playing when you're playing on Steam.
Never mind. There goes that idea.
Yeah, I'm even jittery on single player.
That's not great.
One second. Here's another thing. It's also glitchy on Jube's end. Hold on.
Not horribly glitchy, but...
I might have to also be commentator.
Yep.
Steam having any issues? I know we had one earlier today, apparently, but...
Goblin Cleanup, why are you running at 5,263 megabytes?
Jesus!
Oh, but at least it saved that I got that one achievement.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's a few places that are going through high load, but... Steam is down for routine maintenance every Tuesday.
That could be part of it. Multiplayer
Steam.
services issues?
Tuesday maintenance. Steam performs routine weekly server maintenance every Tuesday, typically lasting 15 to 30 minutes. Usually starting between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific time. So,
That's way too late.
yeah, but that's 7 p.m. Eastern.
And it is 8, so.
No, it is. That between 1 and 3? That should be between 4 and 6.
Well, I know Steam has been down once or twice during some of the Tuesday streams before.
Hold on. I'm looking at their
No,
website.
not in a while.
I mean, I was having glitchiness when we played the other day, and it was like, what, Saturday?
Maybe it's just the fact that this game is technically in early access.
Yeah, the game is in early access, and they're adding new stuff to it, right?
Yeah, they're adding some Twitch drops.
Which
But also, like, more levels later.
More levels that are supposed to be coming out in summer. And the spring drop was April, so...
hold on, let me just check my calendar. Yeah, it's summer right now.
Yeah.
So they're probably working on adding them. Haven't fully implemented them yet, but...
I'm gonna check Steam to see if there's like an update that it just did not do.
That's also a good...
That's possible, yeah. I'm gonna cook the rest of the meat near the mimic. That way,
yes. Our Dark Lord is pleased.
Massive pile of 24 meats.
It's a lot of meats.
Yeah, no, I should be fine.
Maybe it's just being a bitch-ass bastard and needs to stop being a bitch-ass bastard.
That's truly possible, yeah?
Maybe I just need to put my teeth in Ferret's game. Also, maybe I just need to itch my hip really, really bad.
That would also do it.
Dark Lord has a very itchy hip.
Dang it, now mine's itchy too.
Dark Lord will curse all who hear them.
Lord has yawned so hard their jaws cracked.
Alright, got a barrel. Very carefully tiptoe around the dragon. watching the meat cook. I'll just make a second meat pile inside the castle.
Yay.
Very quiet. Very, very quiet. I'm dodging wagons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna close the game
Alright.
and then just watch on Discord. But I got the new face.
The new what?
The new face that I was doing quests for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That meat's
I put a
cooked.
screenshot from the main menu into no mic.
Okay, the meat is cooked. I thought it wasn't.
Yeah.
I annihilated the meat.
Yeah, I have been checking at random intervals what Task Manager has been saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then from like 5,200 to 3,800. And then I'm looking at the map, like all the
Mm-hmm.
levels, and it goes to 978. And I'm like, okay, and then I go back to the main menu and it jumps up to 1,500.
Oof. Dark Lord demands you do not die.
Accidentally ran and woke the dragon. Alright. Very gently need to bring this to the nest.
I'm almost done. Not the last quiz I have to do, but a quiz I want to finish
Yeah.
and focus more on you guys. And then everyone gets to hear my rant about my teacher. Ow, my jaw. Is
Alright.
this?
Rest of the meats and the bloods.
Let's behave, Bullism.
Hello, ma'am. Don't mind me. Got a little something on your face there. Let me just wipe it with a burning slime.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Carefully. Okay. that's the bloodstains in this area. And mana objects. I think I've got eggs and a key left.
I made a Shrek joke, but I was muted.
Oh.
Because you were like, oh, I hope you don't mind, madam. As you're like scrubbing the blood off of the dragon's face.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sure a donkey will appreciate the care.
Yeah! He'd appreciate that his wife doesn't have blood caked on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got the golden chest. Awesome.
Yep. I made a grave error. Alright, now I need to reactivate this without dying.
I think this is psychodynamic.
Beautiful. Key.
Y'all are over here with your custom Managan things.
Mhm.
And I'm like, it's my little buddy. I can't get rid of him.
Yeah, that's valid. I still have mine on one of mine, but like, the skull is very fun. It's my cursed talking skull.
You stole from a tower where you get to cast weird spells and check them out the window.
Waltz of the Wizard. I need to play that sometime. Maybe record it. Hope that Steam doesn't... Hope that my VR headset doesn't crash while I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Apparently an item
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't record.
The other day on our Discord, somebody's like, haha, Jube, I just looked at the channel, and last time you uploaded a video was like a year ago, and I'm like, dude, that was like... Could you possibly have overcharged it a little bit?
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
undercharged.
undercharged. Yeah. And I'm just like, dude, that's the last time that Jube was able to travel without streaming, because they're primarily a streamer.
Yeah. Alright, let's very, very carefully. Oh, pass the button.
Oh, I got the key for the golden chest room without touching a single button.
Oh.
And I'm so proud of myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being so careful with this egg right now. This is gonna be 2 of 3. Don't mind me, ma'am.
Stretch. Those who haven't had a big stretch recently definitely should.
Let me just... Ooh. I'm not sure how many of those were audible on stream, but that was a bunch of pops.
Not very, but I can imagine from the vocalization.
Uh-huh.
Alright, now very carefully go and grab the last egg.
Hey.
Because at Arby's, we have the meats.
At Gobbies, we have the meats.
I fucking like that. Both of you, I am putting you in charge of the marketing team.
Alright.
My brain just said because it's Tube Stream marketing champagne.
Champagne!
Champagne!
Alright.
What are we having tonight? Champagne.
Champagne.
Ooh, fancy. What's it made of? Grapes.
Grapes.
Yeah, so it's made in champagne? No. You misheard me. I said champagne. Hands you a champagne flute full of jam.
Done. At least I think so. Dark Lord, are the meats clean for the mimic? No response. Oh no.
I got distracted. I got a message from a friend and I'm quick reading it.
Dark Lord.
Just kidding,
did
I
you
will
say
tell
the
you about
meats
it in
are
a bit.
clean? Can I start feeding the mimic?
Oh, yes, you can start feeding the mimic. My apologies. Let me do my quick sniff. Yes, it is suitable.
That should be all the meats in this area.
Now how about the other pile of meats?
Oh yes, is
Done.
the other pile of meats suitable?
You must be closer. Dark. Okay, hold on. Yes, very suitable. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Yeah, there was like 26 total meats on the map.
Fuck yeah! 24 meats right here for consumption.
Most of them cooked.
All of them cooked, actually. I brought a torch over.
Nice. You know, I just realized that we probably could have put them in front of one of the dragon fire traps.
True, but then we'd be dodging the dragon fire trap the whole time.
Not if, like, so we just bring them over wet. We place them down. We get behind the trap and activate
The
it.
only thing left is to reactivate the traps.
And then we watch as it cooks it all. And then we deactivate them.
That would be more efficient, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
Oh well.
Oh well. Fuck your skull.
No thanks.
See?
I felt my heart leap up into my throat.
There's scrambling, and then there's what Jube just did.
That was a skedaddle. An honest to goodness skedaddle.
A scramdaddle, if you may.
Ugh.
Oh my god. Gave me anxiety. Oh.
I have anxiety.
They know I
Oh yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, I leveled up. How much closer am I to the Plague Doctor mask?
You
2
finally
away.
Oh my god.
Alright. Which one to do next?
Could do the dining room.
Yeah, I could go down the list. Oh, I'm gonna do
I like
some
that one.
stuff for that one. Hold on. Where are my
Get your
rooms?
fragile thing.
Yep, where's my fragile thing?
Do you have thrower up at the top? No, wait. That's
yeah,
a different
Hot Feet has it too. I've got all of them.
Thrower.
Thrower reduces your hand's restore distance, but I'm fine with that. I can apply Time Bomb.
And then, mimic career, perhaps?
I do like that. That's a good set. Alright. Whee! Alright. I was stupid because I thought the third achievement for the tower was to not the tower. The clean the spiral watchtower with the lights off. I thought that was just straight up don't turn on any of the torches.
Oh.
I didn't even know there was a light system to activate until I was done with it.
Yeah, that's the one that Voices and I accidentally went, oh, what's this
Yeah.
one do? Like, right as we're about to finish.
Hello?
You felt every instinct in your body just fail you. Okay, so important question. Can you touch... This is like a dining room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a dining room.
Are there plates in said dining room?
Yes.
Are the plates like, if you touch them the wrong way, they shatter into a million of a bajillion pieces?
The plates
No, they're
are restorable objects. They don't break that easy, no.
Oh, wonderful. I am your Dark Lord, the Dark Lord of Dark Lordiness.
Okay.
Hello, Dark Lord.
Oh, hello, my goblin. Your extra task for today, I would like to see the tallest possible plate stack ever conceived by goblin kind.
Okay. I will try my best.
It is okay if it falls. I heard there is a place in Italy where there is a tower that leans.
That's why it's called Italy. Lean.
Yeah, please.
You are correct, my dear goblin. Italy.
Italy.
Probably
It's a
bring a
lean.
mimic.
Italy.
It's a leaning over this way.
Oh, the chairs restore so quickly with this. This is great. Look at this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's... There we go. I'm gonna start putting goblets back so that I don't trip over them.
Yeah, when Voices and I were doing this one for the first time, he was like, I had to put every fork, every spoon back, one by one.
Jeez,
Like,
human
oh.
nobles are so messy. This room for garbage? Question?
And, then I did the level myself, and I'm like, actually, this is kind of relaxing. Now, where is that damn fork?
Yep.
Hey, wait. Now that you actually have the achievement, you can turn the light on.
True. I just need to actually find the, switch piece. Which I think is... upstairs?
I believe so.
Why goblet upstairs? Question.
All I know is that you need like 2 of them in the room right there.
Yep. I also found out that there's a secret room where you can mess with this whole room.
Yep. And that's also a thing leading to one of the
Yeah, one of the
treasures, I believe.
I had completed the whole level. I couldn't figure out where the fuck the last piece was. I couldn't find it. And then it's just... Oh yeah, there's a button that you totally missed. Ow.
So if the switch isn't here, then it should be in the hallway where it's
I'm also just gonna put as much furniture where it needs to go as I can, so when I double back, I'm not tripping over it.
Yeah, my first time in this one, I was just like, man, I've figured out the one at the end of the hallway where it smushes you. But like I could not for the life of me figure out just where the trigger was for the room that we were just in. And so I was just like, man, I'm just gonna have to tiptoe around here, aren't I?
Yeah,
and then I
was looking
discovered
around
the
that
button room.
Yeah, the whole time I was running around that room like, oh yeah, there's definitely, like, I see those things on the wall. I see everything. There's gonna be spikes somewhere. And nothing happened.
How quickly did you guys get impaled?
Oh,
That's
we
the
didn't
thing, is you need
because
another
there's no
player
triggers.
to be messing with it for things to go off and impale you.
Yeah, because they're in a secret room.
Okay, I think there's a record player needed in here. No.
I know there's one in like the bedroom.
Yeah. There's the chair. This table is needed downstairs, I think. Oh, book is needed. Okay.
And another one on the desk.
Yep. Floor sign.
I always want the little elevators to actually take me somewhere.
I know, I saw them and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be useful later, isn't it? And it never is.
Because technically you're not cleaning that part of the castle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll probably get a slime.
I had the dumbest thought.
Oh.
He was aghast. No. He was Patrick.
Okay, will this chair willingly go through the door this time? Yeah! A few times I've tried to get the chair through the door, and it has just not gone through.
It's just like, angle slightly 2 degrees to the left. No.
Angle 2 degrees to the right. No. Make it perfectly dead on. Still no.
Get 2 feet closer. Okay. Oh yeah, you can show off the little room.
Oh yeah.
The little...
Hold on.
interact with the top part, you gotta get real close and look up. See, we flipped the switch the first time because we were wondering if it like moved that. Because I could see that the last piece was behind it. But no. Yeah, you look through the painting.
And those all turn on different traps.
Mm-hmm.
Which would mess up the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought this was behind a wall in the upstairs area.
Mm.
I was angrily running around like, why? What? Where? I can't find
Yeah.
it. Where?
Oh, you see.
Yeah. I had like gone right up to that. And didn't think to look higher than the middle of the button.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just discounted it until I went up after we had flicked the lights on. And I was like, oh, that's a bit silly now.
You know, I literally had to look on the Steam page and found someone going, yeah, so here's where the button is. And I went, fucking what now?
So when was the last time all of you had a drink?
Let me
Too
grab
long
a
ago.
sip from my cup. This is a fork. Forks go here. Let's be very careful with that tower of plates. That goes that way. Okay, I think I tossed the handle. There we go. Let's turn on those lights. Lights! Camera! Action! Ah!
Electricity!
Why human novel's so messy?
Is this room for garbage?
I will make that joke every time I enter this area.
You should. Human heart beats so fast.
Sometimes you just have to throw the expensive riches around.
That one's a crystal, it's not gonna break.
Exactly, and neither did the goblet. It just fell behind the bed. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no!
Have you realized something?
Wait!
Oh my god! Okay, maybe stop chucking them behind the bed.
That's the thing, is I wasn't chucking them behind the bed, I was chucking them at the wall.
Maybe
Maybe
perhaps.
chuck them in the corner, and they'll
True.
fall into the chest and close.
Yeah. Good. For that. Shiver.
Why is there a fork in your bedroom?
He was
Nice one.
hungry. Midnight snack.
The
We
plate
create-
tower is slowly coming together.
Yeah!
Oh, I don't think it's liking being stacked.
Leading tower of plates!
I am Victor of Mendoza-ing those plates.
You certainly are.
Alright, let's see. This goes over here.
You know,
Don't have a slime. Crap.
if you as a vampire got a bit bored of sucking all the blood out of this paladin and went to go devour someone else, would that be considered a midnight snack?
Oh my god.
Ferret.
I think the Dark Lord's about to kill you.
Hey, Ferret, my good sir.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a compound called the zydoazide azide?
Yes.
It's a lovely compound. It's so good for your health. Cube, have you ever heard of zydoazide azide?
I have,
say?
but I've forgotten everything.
Wonderful. Allow me to explain what it is I feed it to one of Ferret's ferrets. Azide is the most explosive compound ever seen in human history. Allow me to tell you things that would make it explode. Any form of temperature change, any form of pressure change, breathing too much about it, thinking too hard about it. It was put in a temperature-controlled, climate-controlled, completely dark space, with a, clarified environment, which means they, like, made this big glass chamber, and put in a very specific amount of very specific gases and then tested it like 17 times to make sure that the concentration of everything was perfect. Put it on a glass plate, within walls and were thick enough to prevent vibrations from up to 5.0 the earthquakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They left it, 3 days later it exploded. No one had gone in. No one had turned on the lights. There was no seismic activity. There's nothing that anyone could have done to set it off. It still exploded after 3 days. Anyways, it's inside of one of Ferret's ferrets now.
I legitimately have imagined you just grabbing a ferret and started shoving this compound just inside of it, just chunk after chunk.
Pocketing.
And, like, as you're explaining this,
I need a tall one.
Rapidly expanding ferret full of smoke.
yeah.
Then, like, at the very end, it's just comical explosion, Wile E. Coyote style.
The ferret holding up a little sign. Uh-oh.
Anyways, we have lost a ferret in this stream.
Ferret lost 2 ferret crimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking forward to doing the death stairs. Oh, there's another fort.
Throw yourself down the stairs.
Jude would have to get up the stairs first.
Yep. And it's getting up the stairs that's the hard part.
Okay, then go up 1 step and then throw yourself down the stairs.
Down a singular stair.
Exactly.
No, you gotta go up at least 2.
For it to be plural.
Yep.
Anyways, The thing that was sent to me, because I'm in a writer's chat, and it's great, and it's wonderful, and people just throw shit in there. Someone's writing something, and they went, you know how we all hate AI? AI writers will never know the joy of realizing a paragraph you love just isn't working in your story, and just killing it with your bare hands. No sympathy. And I'm just imagining in my back of the head. My back of the head?
My back of the head.
I'm just imagining in the back of my head. Hooray, grammar. Just walking over to a book, pulling out a single paragraph, and just squeezing it until it pops.
That would be pretty funny. Alright, time to bring a very breakable thing down a very long, very round set of stairs.
Just walk down slowly.
And then through a very narrow doorway.
Missile is eepy.
The missile is eepy.
You did it!
Alright, and then there's a flower up there that I need to... flower in here that I need to bring downstairs.
And we're all having issues.
And we don't even have any current viewers.
Mm-hmm. I am the viewer.
Alright. Alright, there's meats in here. Fuck, I put my mimic upstairs. It's fine.
Go down the stairs.
Oh yeah, time to bring this up the bullshit stairs.
Yeah!
Where is the tripwire? The fact I haven't spotted it yet is concerning. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, I dodged it.
What if that's what you think? You actually didn't.
Oh. No, I would know pretty quickly. I would know before I reach the top of the stairs. Because I would not make it to the top of the stairs.
Just swings down.
It's a giant spike ball full of explosives.
Oh.
So you know if you triggered it, because you hear the hiss long before you see it.
Ah. It's a rattlesnake then. It's a rattlesnake that you keep intruding in the territory over and have tried to serve HOA papers to for the past 3 days.
That's one way of putting it.
Does not want to be part of an HOA.
Why are we serving a rattlesnake HOA papers?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of something that would irritate me enough that I would just bite it.
Okay, I need to watch the wall. Oh, fuck!
Did you dodge that?
Somehow! I Looney Tunes my way out of that.
It's the most unbreakable
Yeah.
object in the game?
Yep.
So Jube has a couple perks. One of them being you can
Breakable
throw
things
things
don't break.
faster. Unbreakable things don't break.
Oh yeah, you see that? That's the trip.
There's a
wire.
gold line. That's the tripwire.
The bottom of it.
No.
And
I would
also-
prefer to stay intact.
You have the protection of the sides of the stairs being a little inward.
Like just
Yeah.
deep enough.
Yeah, when I was doing this alone, I was just throwing stuff up and downstairs. I'm like, I don't care that there's a tripwire there, but like if there was if I was getting pretty close with a big thing to the tripwire, then I would just toss it.
The chest wasn't even needed upstairs.
Yeah.
I have been given a chicken enchilada and Caesar salad,
Oh.
and tonight's dinner is leftoverless. Because a church lady brought it, because my stepmom's recovering from surgery.
Oh, I hope she's doing good.
Yeah, it was a fairly
Routine.
mundane surgery, so it's not like she can't, like, sit up or anything. It's a knee surgery.
Ah.
So she can, like, walk around with the help of a... She's got a walker that we borrowed from somebody, I think. Ooh, I love when it sticks in the wall like that.
Hey,
Sentient Dax. Okay.
But, like, yeah, she's still supposed to be recovering, so people from church have been bringing meals.
nice.
Hello. There we go. Alright, so we need record player, tall vase, fresh slime.
Breathing slowly.
Trying to not die from phlegm.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Oh, and the chest is needed over here. Perfect. Let's bring that record player down. Let's clean a bit more.
Oh, also, something to point out, because I'm just kind of reading a book on the side.
Yeah?
Doesn't Ryland Grace canonically have gaming systems?
Yeah. Canonically, Ava Strat stalked the Hail Mary with as much human technology as she could.
Does that mean he could have played Iron Lung?
Yes, it does, actually.
And the Bloody Mary's like, hey, I know you. What do you mean? You're from my favorite video game. What?
What?
It's like, I am!
He's like, I'm no, even worse, Simon. What's a video game?
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
Oh.
And then he shows him Iron Lung and he's like, oh my god, not that again,
Hello,
please,
XT.
no.
XT has arrived and gone, Best evil laugh I can do via text. When will the ferret fully regrow half?
Give it another week or so.
Yeah.
It just killed one of them. With a azide, which is the most explosive compound ever seen by humanity. So, it's going.
Yeah. Yeah, no, imagine. You're some poor schmuck, the convict. You were sent to a death planet as an execution. And you wake up after pretty much dying. You think you died. And you look over, and there's like this blonde guy. And you're on a new ship that looks like older tech than you're used to. And then you look over to see what he's doing on the electronic device, and he's playing a recreation of your torment.
and it's like, oh yeah, you technically time travel to the past. It's like, I fucking what?
Death Planet? XT, do you know the concept of Iron Lung, the game, and then the movie? I guess Death Moon would be more accurate in this case.
Exoplanet works as well. Exoplanets can be anything.
Not really, I just know Markiplier. Basically, in the game Iron Lung and then the movie, there is a moon covered in an ocean of blood. And this is it takes place long after, this thing called the Quiet Rapture, during which all the stars and a good deal of space stations just went dark. And, so there's a few different groups, not very important to the basic explanation I'm giving, but one of the groups is called Eden. Eden believes that, all their bodies will one day rot and be fed to the great tree. Well, the last tree, because all the trees are gone. Except for one. We play as the convict. A guy who was, caught after Filament Station exploded. He was part of the reason why it exploded. And he was one of the survivors. He is sent down to the bottom of the Ocean of Blood to get pictures of things on the floor, of points of interest. And we discover a lot of weird things, and and you're basically sealed in. Because
Death Submarine.
Yeah, you find out you're sealed in. It's an execution, not an expedition. And in the game, no matter what, you will die when you get to the final point of interest. Because a giant... I think it's based... It looks like a frog, sort of, almost. Basically, the sea monster eats you. In the movie, they add a lot more lore. There's, we find out its name... The creature gets a name, Ellie. Though, we only find that out through the monster designer. And it's made of the collective conscious of every person who has died on that planet.
Which has to be maddening.
And there's also something about, extraplanar gods. Gods from a dimension just above us who are peering in, and their existence is fucking with us. Because, well, they don't know what they're doing. They're peering in and fucking things up by existing.
It's like opening, the...
Schrodinger's box. It's like opening the box Schrodinger's cat is in.
Yeah, but it's also a greenhouse, and you keep letting in snow and bugs.
Exactly.
So it's a game that you can just download online without having a physical copy, because they can update it forever and ever and ever, and thus keep fucking it up forever and ever and ever.
Exactly. I know someone who did an interesting Bloody Mary fic where the reason that Simon is brought to Grace's universe is basically it's like Schrodinger's cat. I think the god got tired of seeing cats die and not being able to tell exactly where you were from, just closed its eyes and put you back as best it could. Which I think is an interesting take.
This place has humans. This other place has humans.
This should work, right?
Kinda did.
It kinda did, and I mean, hey, he saved the guy by, bringing him to Ryland Grace.
The best people you could probably bring him to.
I love, I found a Bloody Mary comic, where this guy is, or Ryland Grace is just so, how old are you? And
oh yeah, and
Simon's
it's Mars years versus Earth
20.
years.
Pause.
like 19, and then he's like, "Oh my God, you're so young. I can't do it." And then Rocky has to remind Grace that
Mhm.
Simon's from Mars, where they have longer years, and thus Grace would be about 22 in Mars years.
Yep.
Hmm.
He's like, "Oh, okay, not weird then."
And also, people seem to forget that when you're going at super high rate of speeds, time actually goes
Time
faster
dilation.
for people going at a slower rate of speed than you. So, yes, he was in space for 14 years, but I don't think he would have aged 14 years because he was going so fast.
Mhm.
We've proven this by putting clocks on planes, and the faster one is back by more time than the slower one.
What happened?
Another
Oh,
one.
I stepped on a button and got crushed.
Murdered. Even though they left at the exact same time and arrived at the exact same time and crossed over the same amount of distance. Well, not the exact same time, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But because one was, the experiment was stopped at the same time.
Mhm.
Weren't you supposed to be taking that to the hallway?
No, I filled out the ones in the hallway. The solution goes downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, I checked. I don't want to fuck it.
It would have
Yeah,
gotten
no,
my
you
ass.
die a lot in this game because, you don't get to deactivate all the traps.
Mm-hmm. Traps will deactivate you, though.
That they will. Okay, this room is done. Need the shield for here.
You have a little device as a little dragon called the Managan for Mana Dragon.
Mana gun.
And I like saying it Managan because when do you call it a dragon?
Fair.
But tomato potato.
Mm-hmm.
Potato, potato.
But not every trap is magic based. Some of them are physically wired into the
As
building.
you can see by, hold on.
Button.
And they are cleverly disguised.
Very cleverly disguised. This one, if you don't look,
Yeet.
you have to look really close.
Supposed to kill adventurers coming in to attack the Dark Lord.
Attack the Dark Lord, steal the Dark Lord's riches.
I am the Dark Lord and I would prefer them not. Which is why I have given my Goblin Cleaners free healthcare in the form of, permanent resurrections.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Endless resurrections.
They can have them as much as they want. Then the dungeon.
They
of
need
course,
dental
can-
done? Get resurrected.
Free dental!
Yay!
Alright.
Now just trip this wire here.
We'll get rid of my depression. Oh.
Well, no, I don't think it cures depression, considering our minds still seem to be the same.
But hey, look! Your arm's back!
Yay! That was the arm that killed my grandmother.
Ignore the plate pile.
Dark Lord
Yep.
has decreed that a plate pile must be made, and as I am the Dark Lord, my goblins shall do it.
Well, I can also customize my mimic.
Also, seeing as this is like the Dark Lord's castle, I would assume that this is more goblin-sized furniture and stuff
Mm-hmm.
than human. Because the Dark Lord does seem to be more goblinoid than anything.
Yeah, though the Dark Lord is canonically fucking massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungeon Daddy.
Dungeon Daddy is also the name of the Dark
What?
Lord.
Yes, that is a big spike ball with a dynamite in it.
Tis I, the Dark Lord, the Lord of Darkness's favorite trap.
Alright, let's put the mimic. Hello, I want to put it in the corner so it doesn't eat me. Thank you.
Nobody puts mimic in the corner.
Ah, yes. One of the most referenced memes in the world.
A dynamite that doesn't blow? Oh no, it explodes like as soon as it you hit it. That's why I was hiding against the wall, because therefore it wasn't hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I need to go get another slime.
So if it reaches the bottom, it just fizzles out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Or rather, it explodes at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be really funny just to see like a pile up of several spike bombs.
Yeah.
Just at the bottom, just sitting there.
And you have to eventually walk into all of them and blow yourself to Kingdom Come, quite literally.
Alright, got my fresh slime. And the building doesn't get harmed, of course. It's solid stone!
I am also the building, but the building has a different voice, so...
Alright, then the flower goes there. I once made the mistake of putting the mimic next to the desk and jumping up onto the desk. Mimic ate me instantly.
Oof.
They are quite feisty.
And it also left blood and meat everywhere.
The mimics are quite messy.
Alright, that should be... Okay, now it's just putting all the plates back.
My brain chose to process meat as mead, and I'm like, well, that's not
Meads.
too bad.
Let me see, do you want me to trigger it again and flatten against the wall, or...
I mean, if you want to.
I got work to finish.
So, headcanon. Because usually a mimic, if we're thinking about it in literal terms, if a mimic spits out meat in all directions and blood in all directions, an adventurer would know immediately it's a mimic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine this is just a trait of domestic mimics that never had to worry about cleaning because they'll just get reset. So they're just like, oh yeah, I can spit out the chunks I don't like. Meanwhile, wild mimics will just eat everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's no trace of the adventurers that used to be there.
Exactly. And these ones actually, if you have a piece of treasure that's covered in meat and feed it to the mimics, they'll just spit out the treasure for you.
Hmm.
Alright, that is... I want to see the mimic desk interaction. No. You don't even see anything. You're just standing there and suddenly you're dead.
Yeah, and also Jube has a perk right now where they're immune
Where
to
the
mimics.
mimics will not eat me. I keep forgetting that.
I kept forgetting it doing this one on my own too. I was like, man, I gotta like really skirt by the mimic.
Hold on. Hi! Hello! Hi! But yeah, no, I think I put it like here, and then I jumped up on the desk right about here, which was considered within its range.
Mm-hmm.
And I just burst into meat all over the desk. I'm guessing since I wasn't fully in its mouth, it spread the blood and meat everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's time to clock out with my giant sword.
Hey.
No spike ball time.
I want to call it the hot dog stick.
Nice.
It doesn't look like a sword, it just looks like a hot dog cube stick.
let me turn off my perks. I really only need them for that one, in my opinion.
Do you have perks that you primarily use, or do you just go in it empty?
I usually go with no perks unless it's a room where I know I'll be throwing delicate objects.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a candy stick. Hold on.
There we go. Now
Oh,
it's
they
a
definitely sold that in the early
sword.
2000s.
Yeah, normally it's blue, but I wanted it to be lesbian flag colored because it was originally on this Goblin preset, and I decided she looked like a lesbian, so I decided to give it lesbian flag colors for Pride Month. It did not come through clearly enough.
Jube didn't want the blue raspberry, they wanted fruit punch. It looks like a candy that would have been sold at, like, Blockbuster in the early 2000s.
You're so fucking right.
Alright, next up, the kitchen.
It's the same color as, like, certain Kool-Aids in Hawaiian Punch.
Mm-hmm.
Not the fuck
And,
out
like,
cat
several
again.
candies.
What did you say about Palm Beach?
No, certain candies.
Oh.
Where's the fuck ass cat?
Alright.
Oh! I've never seen that damaged before.
As the Dark Lord, what shall I have you do as an extra task?
Where's the cat?
What location are you in?
The kitchen.
The kitchen's area.
Tin?
I had an idea for one.
I'll go for it, please do tell.
Reset the trap at the very beginning and have it set the entire time.
Alright, I can do that.
I like that one.
I can find... Let's see. Can't find all three, but at least there's two of them. Cat. It's definitely up above. Hold on.
Let's see
Where
what
are
else.
you? Where the fuck is it?
Can you scan for the cat?
Nope.
Is it a restorable object by any chance?
I don't
Cat?
think so. It's literally just a listen and look. I think it's behind that door, which means I need the key from the freezer. Let me just shove that back on the wall.
Oh yeah, that wall that you said that you hadn't seen damage before.
Mm-hmm.
Will restored it like immediately when we played it last time.
Ah. Alright.
Let's think. Meat locker. No, that'd be mean. I like ferrets, but I want to add one more thing, but I'm trying to think what would be fun.
Oh, tripwire. Okay, cat. Oh!
It's a shadow, I think.
Yeah, that's the cat's shadow.
Are you waiting for it to jump down?
No, it is currently down here.
Oh.
Aha! I was waiting for it to show up so I could grab it.
Very conveniently placed. Alright. Would be something that wouldn't be
magic cat looks so done with your bullshit after you put him back.
Yeah.
I was trying to explore.
And it's like, well, I was trying to do my job.
The boss wants me to learn your job.
And that's why you're sitting there, so you can learn the job.
How can
I
I learn
can't-
without doing it?
What are those?
Baby Spooter. I have arachnophobia mode on, that's why it has no legs.
Oh.
Oh, same.
Very
Just,
thankful that people. Does that mean the big spider has
yeah,
no legs?
look at her!
Honestly, wonderful.
No wonder it didn't trigger as a spider in my brain. I also had arachnophobia mode on.
Just look like.
I've been wondering when that would come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Oh, right! Because there's 2 chests. Which means
Ah, yes,
2
one
of
for each
each
side.
relic. I'm
I
starting
think-
dangerously close to the Mimic for someone without Mimic Courier on.
I think I have figured out what I want you to do for your challenge of this one.
Oh.
How easy would it be to get an ice or a fire slime?
Fire slime pretty easy. I just need to unlock the room up top. Which I have.
How easy would it be to get an ice slime?
Impossible, I think.
Wonderful, you can only clean blood with a fire slime.
Got it. Never
Calling
said
it
I had slime. Also, let me put that last ballista on the trap.
Yay!
Since it's full level with it on. Life slime time.
So, I am your Dark Lord, Lord of Darkness, Darkest Lord.
Hello, Dark Lord!
So, my goblin, your fellow goblin has given you a task, and so shall I. Fellow goblin, who is not me, but also fellow goblin, you may tell this goblin your task of fellowship.
Keep the ballista armed.
I will.
For my task, do you see the beautiful glowing flames?
I do.
Yes, you must bathe the hall in that radiance forever.
Yeah!
By that I mean cook the blood until the blood disappears.
Allow me to get the fire going then.
As you are in the kitchen.
Oh, I should probably also open up the other door.
If you complete it quickly, I will give you fresh baked bread from my evil coffins.
Okay, I don't... Oh, there's the tube. Beautiful.
Look at that.
I'm imagining that my goblin just had to take a sick day,
Yeah.
but quote unquote had to, as in pretended to have a cough so no one would let him work. And so he is just fake coughing while looking at the security footage with the Dark Lord, just like, ah yes, they're doing a good job.
Oh, we have a request in chat. Dark Lord, can I request wine for my wife?
The Dark Lord would like to know what your most evilest task has been. Dark Lord has demanded you stop hurting your toes.
It is very hard, Dark Lord. There are axes on the floor everywhere.
I love them! Unfortunately, for those not permanently clad in armor, they are quite painful. As I am permanently clad in armor, I do not suffer damage from my axes.
This. Here.
What about damage from your exes, sir?
Dark Lord would like to question why you think the Dark Lord has any living exes.
I am sick.
I see. My deepest apologies. Here are some more cough drops. The
I am
pile,
crunching them down like candy.
the
Yeah.
pile is like 50 wide,
Man.
and that table does not want to go in.
Got it! That took way too long.
Yes, my paw to the dwarves enjoy that one.
Let's see. Oh. That goes on the cookbook stand.
Is that a paw print on a chair?
No. Just a funky chair.
You can see where I saw a paw print.
I can. I think this goes upstairs.
Dark Lord commemorates you on being willing to wait for the trap.
Oh no, this one goes downstairs. I was holding my breath if you couldn't tell.
The Dark Lord really appreciates you chucking them like a motherfucker down the hall.
Is it not evil enough? If you put something in there, YouTube auto-censored it.
And like every other vowel, just add in like an asterisk instead. Get past moderation. Make it unreadable to anyone with like an IQ under 60.
Or use increasingly silly words.
True.
That too. Instead of killing a man, you jimmied a man.
Okay, this goes down here.
Eagerly await your devious deeds.
Okay, I stole one sock from every pair of a household.
That is correctly evil enough. You may have wine. Goblin that is not sick, please go retrieve wine. If there is still wine in my dungeon, I may have drank it all.
Just don't complain if it's a brand you don't like.
I only take from the most evil of brands. Like Walmart and Amazon.
Like Walmart and Amazon.
Can't wait to try that Amazon warehouse wine.
Okay, I think
That's such a
most
sentence.
meat. Oh, no, there's meat here.
We do have a thank you, Dark Lord.
That we
Yay! Dark Lord is happy. The Dark Lord will have a dungeon that smells like burnt blood.
There's only meat down here.
Meat is good.
How'd you
though.
acquire meat, Dark Lord?
How else do you think I acquired the meat? The dragon sometimes hunts too much.
Mead.
Mead.
Oh,
As in
mead.
honey wine.
Is it not wine?
It's tasty.
It's wine.
It's just a different flavor of wine.
The bees are unionized.
Of course they are.
That's why we have a lot of mead. The bees are unionized.
Dark Lord is evil, not a monster.
Exactly.
The bees unionized. The places we get the meat that they make. Not so much.
I intimidate them every other week.
Plates for the kitchen.
It is just a polygon.
Actually, it's a well-textured little thing of plates, but...
Discord
See, that's what I
quality.
keep thinking about some of the toothbrush holders I see at like Walmart. But in reality, they're just one textured toothbrush cup. Or like a soap dish. Like, oh, a little stack of plates. Oh, nope.
We learn so much from your excellence. That we do! We learn so much from their excellence, the Dark Lord.
Thank you, thank you. I do not know how to take praise, and thus everyone in this room shall now die. But do not worry, you will have free healthcare where you get revived
Yay!
eternally.
Free healthcare!
I'm making it canonical that the Dark Lord cannot take a compliment and kills anyone who compliments them, and then immediately revives them.
It's just like, here, you die because you said something nice to me. Ah, that was a little mean.
Yeah.
I should really bring him back.
Okay, I think there is a last baby in the freezer. Where is the baby in the freezer? There's the baby in the freezer. Oh dear God, you're covered in blood.
Thank you for cleaning the baby.
Come on, baby, we will reunite you with your mother so I can finish putting that room together.
Is screaming.
Ma'am, please no.
Collected all the objects for you. How kind.
It's less she collects the objects for you, more she will lift them off the ground if you have not brought her babies back.
So would I.
She's made it easier to mop.
Exactly. I nearly ran all the way up the stairs without checking for the tripwire.
Don't do that.
So I can't compliment the Dark Lord unless I want free healthcare. Sign me up, Your Excellence! I'll probably light up that... Up there. Got stuck on the stairs for some reason. I think I must have a little bit of web on the bottom of my boot.
I mean, my dear Spider Queen does have a very strong web. Also, please stop murdering yourself on the blades.
I am being as careful as I can, my lord.
You are doing a good job.
You know, how are you sure that it's an arachnid web that is stuck to your boot if you haven't consulted WebMD?
I'm not sure.
You must be sick. Your brain is quite addled.
I am an adult, thank you very much.
Goblins have growth cycles.
Let's see. Organic remains.
I like the idea that the Dark Lord is very much just a living consciousness inside a suit of armor. Like, enough people have worn this cursed suit of armor that the suit of armor is like its own personality, and also has decided that evil is the only option, but its evil is very chaotic good. He just they just don't understand the difference between the chaotic good and evil because, well,
Both are
why
chaotic.
would and so it's like, yes, I remember one of the kings that wore me really hated unions. So unions must be evil. And so must be orphanages and fair wages. Obviously, the king was super nice to bring me out of the dark dungeon where I was enchained with thousands of enchantments, a few dozen warning signs, and a really old man trying to warn anyone who would ever come down that there is a cursed suit of armor that will warp your mind and body. Not that I'll warp your mind and body, it's just...
What else is a guy supposed to do?
Exactly, they wear my armor for far too long than what's rated. It's not my fault. They're supposed to take off my armor every 2 to 6 days, and clean it out and clean it off. They forget to do that, and so their own blood just kind of leaks into my gussets, and the next thing you know, it's impossible for them to retain any good senses. They're overstimulated. And also, most of them were kind of like evil in the first place, and wearing me just kind of gave them the excuse to be truly evil. Which is really strange. Why would anyone hate unions? Make your goblins so unhappy.
Alright, we got another table. I'm gonna bring it through the upstairs doors.
Very smart. And
So is it the berserk armor? Oh, we're not entirely sure. Came from a guy a long time ago. How long? We don't know.
My original creator was a very creative soul. Smart? Not really. Creative, yes.
There we go.
So that's why it looks like it was drawn with a crayon.
Only the best crayons.
Yes, the best.
And you more cough drops.
Thank you.
Of course, slime is almost out of juice.
I will go refuel it.
It has retained too much juice.
Exactly, so it needs me to go take it to burn the juice out. What color is this armor, might I ask?
It is black, the color of night and darkness. What other color would it be? It does have a very nice silver trim. A few stones, the color of blood.
Yes, I did drink while walking, if anyone was wondering what the weird thing my VTuber just did was.
God. I, as the Dark Lord, would not personally recommend it. However, you are not a horse, so you can do whatever you want. Would you guys like to learn a really fucked up horse fact?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm
what-
confused.
But fun fact about horses, when horses run, like at a full gallop, they don't actually breathe. Their stomach hits their lungs and compresses them, and that's what's doing the breathing for them at high speeds.
It's like having a bellows or like an accordion, just go boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. A wonderful save on energy and stuff like that, and allows them to run for longer and faster. But also, Being able to state in a conversation that the horses in the Kentucky Derby aren't breathing is really funny.
Okay, there's mana objects unlit down here.
Man, I was hoping there would be two. There's just one.
Just one what?
Because if there was two, then I'd be able to go mana mana.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm so glad we all have the same thought processes of life.
It's probably in the staircase. Alright. Okay, the pot's next.
Imagine if they kept falling back downstairs.
God. That would be so annoying.
That would be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
2 lines of thinking here.
Imagine if it had sound effects so you could hear it go clang, 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 clang.
They're very soft and you mostly hear them when you're moving objects around yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then I'll bring the dresser up. And the bench comes up last.
That ballista almost got you there.
Funnily enough, I do a little jump in real life when I jump over the ballista string.
I love that. It is the kind of whimsy you need to work in the Dark Lord's army.
It truly is. Working for the Dark Lord is our pleasure as goblins.
I imagine the goblins are used to being, like, pointed at by, like, normal people, and it's like, why would you ever work for the Dark Lord? And it's like, dude, whenever we say whenever we say we're sick, he'll just, like, sit next to us and hand us cough drops, like, every 5 minutes, like, on the dot. He has a timer.
I think it'd be more concerning if we didn't like the Dark Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's one of the only goblin professions that's
accessible
not looked
jobs.
down on. Like, sure, you got thief, beast tamer, raider.
But all of those get you immediately killed by adventurers.
This is behind the scenes, rarely seen by anybody, and it's a fairly respectable line of work.
Okay, there's
It's
the-
often where the bigger brained of us tend to go.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, all your brainless goblins will be out there doing some difficult work while we're just over here moving things.
Well, we're walking around cleaning up the castle.
Plus, also, the castle's always much bigger than you realize. The adventurers only know how to go through the front and the back doors. They don't know how to go through the wall doors. That's where we live.
Exactly.
Okay, I gotta go for right now. I will just mute. I
Alright,
hope this doesn't take too long.
Great.
okay, I need to find out where the other bench is. Is it It is. It's just leaned up against the wall.
It's having a good time.
Okay, there's a mana object here. And one over here that would be safer to fit. Okay, one thing left in the service wing. Chests are closed. No.
I don't have to clean up.
Oh.
Did you forget something downstairs?
Yes. Also, the Lord seems to think that vacation days count as punishment, so if someone talks back to the Lord, he gets sent to a vacation. Yeah, and hello, Madness. Alright. I found
Tis
the last object. I need to get it up the death stairs.
Did you put on the...
No, I did not.
My god, you fool.
It's fine. I'm confident. Without a single ding on the vase.
Very impressive.
And I don't need to go back and rearm the trap because I armed it at the beginning. Oh.
Please do not take my slimes. Not have enough for the mask.
Nope. I'm gonna need to do a lot more grinding. I'm at level 38% the way to level 16. And I need to get to 17 to get the mask.
Oh. There's grinding, and then there's this.
Yup. Yeah, I can do Frozen Dragon's Lair. You better not. You better not. Good. Oh. That's a new thing they've added, fixing up walls.
Alright, what usually happens in this level?
Well, that.
Besides the dragon.
Oh.
Did you forget about the mimic?
I was trying to get past the mimic and pick it up.
Well, now you have something to get up your own meats.
Exactly. But yeah, no, the dragon, and then there is the frozen crypt to fix up. But it's mostly dodging a dragon.
So what would be fun in this one specific?
Oh, wow. I don't know why
That's
the
just-
floor is doing that.
Maybe it's just an error?
Yeah.
It's very geometrical.
Yep. This. Over here. tent is fucked up.
God damn. At least the traps aren't.
Oh yeah, no, the code should still work fine, but I mean like color-wise. It's off to the left underneath the list of tasks.
Whee! Need to scratch. This is a call out to all of my goblins. Make sure you are hydrating.
Of course, while
I
I wait
might
for the
lo-
dragon to fly overhead.
I might be a living suit of armor, but I still understand the necessities of hydration. The Dark Lord has also hydrated. The Dark Lord will also spend a little bit of time learning French.
The evilest language.
It truly is. Have you seen how they spell not letters, Jesus, how they spell numbers?
Oh yeah, numbers too.
What the f is your numbering system, guys?
Bullshit. Got it. Okay, to get this. Four. Fuck. Oh.
You can hide under that.
Yep, that's what these are for. I didn't open up the one nearest me.
Cool.
Alright, phase. Okay, I need to be back. Run, full speed. Just a tiny bit damaged, that's fine.
I, the Dark Lord, have spent 592 days learning French. Help!
I don't like that section. Alright. We're gonna grab this chair, then wind up and run. Whee! This down here. Let's see, we need a book, we need a chest. And there's a barrel over here. Okay.
That was close.
Way too close. I don't think getting back up is gonna be easy, but I left the lever there.
Oh,
Man,
you juked too hard.
juked way too hard. Whew. Okay. This. Okay. I seem to have gotten my. Oh! My ice feet.
Close.
Take this. There. This I can drop off of here. Oh. And then this also needs to go down there.
I have completed my French lesson.
Yippee! Ah. Let me just,
That into the distance.
yeah, if I toss it into the void, it's also not my problem anymore.
It's for the dragon to eat now.
Exactly! Oh, okay. Not my problem.
Mm-hmm. I have a very funny pun for you later. I'll tell you after stream.
Alright.
Oh, can the Dark Lord rant about their current schooling for just a moment?
Of course.
So, for those who do not know, the Dark Lord is enrolled in school and is currently taking a psychology class. Fundamentals of psychology, specifically. And shouldn't you have just chucked it off the side?
I thought it wouldn't drop blood everywhere. I was wrong.
Very much were. And as well done as the class is, because it's set up really interestingly. Like one of the big things we talked about, we wrote an entire essay about biases. Which I think is really important in the general psychology conversation. Because, like, I think over 70, if I remember correctly, over 70% of all psychology papers are written in the US without any acknowledgement of cultures from other countries, but those are the ones that are used to teach across the world. And I'm like, it really doesn't talk about, like, you're just using our system to judge morality instead of someone who grew up in another country where something that he might think is evil isn't. A good example is in some places in the world, they prioritize feeding adults and working children over children who cannot work yet. Because in that society, sometimes there's not enough food to go around, and you have to prioritize the people who can, you know, actually support the others. Because if you can support them, then you can get more later. But we view that as a criminal evil here in the US. Which is just fun when it comes to psychological teachings. Anyways, that's not the big point. Big point is, every week we do 2 chapters. But last week, instead of doing chapter 3 and chapter 4, we did chapter 4 and chapter 5. Chapter 3, one we completely skipped, talks about emotions in psychology. How they can affect behavior, how they happen in your body through chemical processes, why some people experience emotions and why some people don't experience those emotions, and really interestingly, how emotions can spawn from trauma responses. It also touches on things like, and you're in extremely stressful situations, sometimes you'll start laughing, which is called hysterical laughter. Some people's brains will haywire, and will take one experience of extreme emotions and fuse it with another, to try and, like, bridge an explanation gap, to try and fix the overstimulation, which is why really stressed out people in terrible situations will sometimes start laughing. But my teacher did something really weird with this. Said, 1, that chapter 3 is not necessary for us to read, and 2, apparently had, like, so I got an email from her during stream, which I read, by the way, because I wrote an essay about emotions and how we should be teaching them, and she said she had a curriculum for it prepared and had taught it in the past, and had gotten bored of the answers.
Damn.
I was mad. I was upset. I'm still mad and still upset. So anyways, I'm going to take this time to tell you about the 2 types of emotional responses people have, which are called reactionary and, oh fuck, what was the other one? Why am I forgetting it? Hold on, I'm opening up chapter 3.
Word's hard, that's probably why.
It's hard, and I also just completed 2 tests.
Yeah.
So, okay, so they're called reactions and responses, right? So reactions are, as mentioned, say, let's take this scenario. Say you come home and your basement is flooded with water. A reactionary response would be sadness or anger. You are reacting to a change in your environment or a change in behavior or something else in your general sphere. The other one, which is emotional response, is you have time to actually think and process the emotion instead of having to experience the emotion in the moment. Like, the good one would be, you're thinking for something you want for dinner, and you look and you see that you have pasta in your pantry, and you're like, oh, I could make myself this pasta dish I really like. And then you're happy because you're making the pasta dish. One is you have no time to process, the other is you have time to process. And specifically the first one, the one that you don't have time to process, is directly linked to things like objection-sensitive dysphoria, PTSD, certain types of anxiety, other types of disorders. Meanwhile, the emotional responses are usually used to help deal with the aftermath of the reaction. And apparently my teacher does not think that answers that the students give are interesting enough to teach a specific part of the curriculum. I am pissed as hell.
Valid.
So as the Dark Lord, I decree that I will do all of the therapies from here on out of just sheer fucking anger. Also, responses are the things that allow you to actually talk during them. The other one is less so. They're also connected to specifically the. What the fuck did I get a security cam notification?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's my brother. Brother likes going outside. It's fine. We get bears here, which is why I have to check the security cameras at night. Because we live right next to the woods, and when I say right next to the woods, I mean right. That's a very red slime.
Yep. Still alive, though.
Chuck it off the dragon.
Oh, it was flying away.
Okay.
Yeah. It's perching.
Also, reactions and responses come from entirely 2 different hemispheres of your brain. And also, people think that your brain is split into, like, the left and the right side exclusively. No. Your brain has, like... It has
So
the
many
old
different
part.
parts.
so many parts. It has the old brain, it has the new brain, it has the right and left hemispheres. It also has the lobes. Frontal lobe. We all know the frontal lobe. We've all seen FNAF.
Yeah.
That's the thing that got bit. That's the bite of 87. Ones that deal with ones that deal with the reactions is specifically the amygdala, which is also the thing that handles your fight and flight response. Not truly, I think there's something else that specifically does fight or flight response. Is amygdala the thing that does fight or flight response? Hold on, I'm not going to spread misinformation. Might be the hypothalamus. Anyways, you guys are getting taught by me today, the Dark Lord. Yippee! I was correct. The amygdala is responsible for your fight or flight response. So the whole adrenaline thing that we get, it's slightly different than the fight or flight response. I believe adrenaline is caused specifically by the hypothalamus squeezing something called the pituitary glands as a response to the amygdala sensing a threat. That's what the fight or flight response is. It is response to threat. The amygdala is also the thing that controls your emotions during episode of threat. Can perceive anything as one. Sudden sounds, sudden lights, things that you have already considered are bad or dangerous. Like, it's also where phobias can start. Like, someone might view a snake as, like, the most dangerous thing that could ever happen. And another person can see the exact same snake and go,
Baby!
we're fine. They won't have a fight or flight response. Someone else might, and that's what's really interesting about the whole human experience. No one's going to have the exact same response, except for in very specific circumstances. Usually, if we want to avoid our bodies having, particularly our brains, having any form of, dragon, negative response to something, like an inability to think clearly, we have to train our brains out of it beforehand. But that's really hard to do, and most people can't do it without significant and constant training. Like, the ability to run into fire that firefighters have. They had to train their bodies to no longer see it as a danger sign. Which I think is really cool that we can just do that. Meanwhile, the emotions that you can through, those are connected to a completely different part of your brain than the amygdala. It's called the prefrontal cortex, which isn't the same as the frontal cortex. It's the... That's supposed to break.
It's unbreakable. It's gonna bring it down, but I was also trying to hide from the dragon.
You're trying to hide from the dragon so hard you spattered blood everywhere. Anyways, emotionary responses are really interesting. I find they're one of the best ways we can actually tell how people are affected by certain things. Is how they respond to it and how they react afterwards. It's fun. I think about it daily. Anyways, I don't know why I'm not trying to become a psychologist. Really like... No, because you're supposed to do that. Psychoanalyzing is only bad in two circumstances, when you're specifically psychoanalyzing yourself, no one to check you. That's a major thing. Or when you are doing it with extreme prejudice in mind, and not acknowledging that you're doing it with extreme rigidness. How did you do that?
Part of the railing was gone.
You
And
jumped!
usually when part of the railing is gone, that's because there's something down there.
Now, if I was doing this with the assumption that I was, without the assumption that I was biased, I would look at you and assume you were suicidal for that action. That is a bad form of psychoanalyzing. You do not take into account your own biases and outside factors. But psychoanalyzing isn't necessarily bad, it's just something that happened.
Yeah.
All forms of diagnoses are psychoanalyzing.
Mm-hmm.
You are analyzing someone's psyche. You are looking at their mind for a reason. So if anyone tells you that the psychoanalyzing is bad, you can tell them, no, it's not bad. It just has to be done safely.
Mm-hmm.
You're told not to psychoanalyze yourself and diagnose yourself because, one, you don't have any classical training. Two, it's a really easy to just go, oh, I definitely have this. And then someone else looks, and for them to go, actually, you might not. And then either people get very defensive and it's like, oh, I absolutely do, because people really like answers.
Oh,
If we didn't psychoanalyze, we wouldn't have things like diagnosis. Who ran?
There was no... I heard the roar, saw the ice, and I was about to back up. I didn't even have time to react.
You nuked yourself into that one. What's a good... Oh, that's what I was going to say. Because here's the major thing. A lot of people confuse communication analysis, psychoanalysis. Communication is when you are talking to someone about something you want to learn more about. It's, hey, I suspect I have this. Can I talk to you about it? And can you help me figure out if this is a possibility, or if because I'm focused on trying to find an answer, I will see an answer where there might not be one. Or it's a different thing that's similar to this, but not this one specifically. I had to write an essay about this, by the way. Which is why I'm talking so much about it. I'm literally just paraphrasing my own essay topics.
Dang.
Like I said, chapter 4 was biases. We were supposed to talk about the type of bias we have seen, and I was talking about the biases on the idea of psychoanalysis and self-diagnosis. How we should be treating it less like a problem, and we shouldn't agree with anything that's self-diagnosed. Instead, we should look at it and go, hey, there might be... Holy shit! Oh my god!
I have no clue how that worked!
That was the most impressive thing I have ever seen you do.
I just ran for my fucking life and it worked somehow.
I talked about psychoanalyzing and how it has a bad rap because of one, medical professionals completely dissuading people from looking into their own issues and finding answers by saying, oh, you're wrong, I'm the professional here, and anything you say automatically must be wrong or false because you're not the professional. And so my argument essentially was, they're the ones in their own minds and bodies, and we use their admissions of what they experience to diagnose them in the first place. So why aren't we looking at the fact that they are talking about this one specific thing as something they're experiencing as a symptom, instead of just going, well, obviously you just want a diagnosis for this reason or that reason. Because it also has a lot of other biases attached to it, which is class bias, things like, I assume you would abuse drugs and alcohol because you either look like this, or I've heard other people who claim to have this diagnosis are going after, are the ones that are prescribed this medication, and I know people who abuse that medication, and it's like, okay, they're the ones getting prescribed. There's a reason they're getting prescribed that medication. And they go, well, obviously, and I'm like, no, you're gonna shut the hell up. Anyways, I can talk for hours about this if it was not obvious.
It was obvious in a good way.
I have the DSM-5. I have the book we use to diagnose people. Also, we might be getting the DSM-6 at some point in the next few years. Or at least an updated version of the DSM-5. Because, when did the DSM-5 come out? When did the DMS-5 come out? So 2013 is when the DMS-5 came out, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. Then the text revision came out in 2020, so actually, now that I think about it, we probably won't get one for another 9 to 10 years. It came out in 2020. But I got the TR.
Where is it? Oh. That means it probably just finished over there. Okay, there's some meats left on the map. I'm gonna say probably... Fuck. Well, I'm in the lookout area now. Ah, up there. At least that's where one of them is. Okay, let's take this nice and slow. We're good!
Hey!
Okay, mono objects. See, there's the traps down there. Oh, and the trap over there. And everything else needs to go down there. Very red.
Deeply red. Probably the reddest area here.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is a glitch of the new repair the building task.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do like that they're updating old dungeons instead of just only making the new ones.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. Very carefully. Alright. Put that there. Put that back on. Open up that bridge for yourself for later. Very carefully. With the utmost caution. Okay. Your arm went
Let me fix this. Yeah, my computer is so warm.
Ooh.
Not bad. It's just warm.
Alright, I think I should just need to get that gold piece from the end. Yep. Which means dodging all the steps.
Yay.
Sorry guys, soul's not for sale. Neither's the flesh.
Aw man, what do you mean the flesh isn't for sale? I need more meat from my freezer I just had to clean out.
Alright. So the artifact is over there. Grab. Go.
Imagine if the dragon came by right now.
That would suck. I hope you didn't jinx me.
Running to a safe area, and you can hear and see it.
Fair enough. Alright. Hold on, I wonder if if I can, Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah! I still need to close the chest, but...
That was...
I did that for 2 of the 3 objects, actually.
Nice.
You can trick shot.
Still don't know why that entire area is red.
No idea. Probably a visual glitch.
Probably something to do with the repairable walls they just added.
Oh,
Because I noticed it last time.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Still just 100 tickets.
Yeah, because you don't have anything running out.
Fair. But no, I mean, sometimes I'll get 1,000.
Mm.
But
Anyways,
yeah,
you were saying, Kai?
go ahead.
So, you missed the greatest maneuver I've ever seen anyone do. You know how the ice dragon comes by and blasts everything?
Yeah.
It was in the direct line of fire for 2 seconds, still managed to avoid it by juking it, and then hid in one of the tunnels and missed hitting the swinging spike ball by literally a few pixels.
Damn.
I don't know how that
My
happened.
maneuvers, they're good.
Sad I missed it.
I'm like resisting the urge to spend my tickets because I don't know how expensive the plague mask is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But it will be mine. Even if I
Well-
don't have an outfit that fully suits it.
Let me ask, what was the last level up purchase that unlocked?
I believe it was like 16? No, sorry,
there's
15.
a 16 one there.
So there's that one.
There's a
level-
19 and a 20.
No, I meant your
Like when we hit.
15th unlock. 15th
forget.
level.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, next level I do get a knight outfit.
Oh yeah.
Which, yep, has matching legs.
Hmm.
Also, those are unprotected thighs.
That's a rant and a half for another day.
Where your femoral artery is kept.
Exactly! Why aren't you armoring your thighs?
Only we want to
See,
die.
the Dark Knight is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Their legs fully armored. Anything that isn't, hidden underneath chainmail.
This is the Dark Lord speaking. As you can see, I know how to properly armor a body.
Exactly. This is why working for the Dark Lord is superior.
You actually get protected.
Exactly.
Wear protection. Got it.
Oh, also, I got an email back from my teacher.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
She thought my essay was interesting, but she's decided, at least for a few classes, that she's not going to teach Chapter 3 because the responses have gotten too repetitive.
So people are just going on autopilot.
It is either people are going on autopilot or she's just unhearing people talk about emotional responses.
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, yes. Then make Chapter 3 optional instead of me having to jump through hoops in the textbook. Read it. That's a fun thing I had to do. Since I didn't have a quick link, I had to log on to the site with my school email and password. I had to find the exact copy of the book we were teaching, and I had to go to Chapter 3, because I can't just go to the book. I can only read one chapter at a time with the hot links.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, we threw out about $1,000 or more of groceries
ah.
Oh, yes, the freezer.
because our freezer was left just
Open.
closed, not sealed. And it was noticed literally like Thursday morning. Wednesday is garbage day.
Damn.
Yep.
So that's why I had to leave today.
You had to bring everything out and throw it.
Yep. So currently in our freezer there is a pack of ice pops, like the $1.50 Otter Pop knockoffs.
Mhm.
Just a big pack of those, and then 2 loaves of bread.
The bread is safe, and the otter pots are safe. Pops are safe because they're just with water.
Yeah, and also the bread was like literally at the top of the fridge, so
Mm.
literally nothing could have gotten on it. But
Yeah.
like, there were boxes of butter, several pounds of butter, like at least 10. That there were like 4 that were like glued together because of juices that had fallen onto them
Aw.
from something, and so it was just like,
That. Yep. I can feel my skin crawling off my body. Mystery juices.
yeah. Then there was just a whole bunch of meat juice frozen to the bottom of the freezer, and my dad was like scraping it up with like a screwdriver, and he told me to get a serving spoon, and we are just scraping it into a garbage bag, and I'm like, next time I get like shaved ice, I'm
Mhm.
getting like blue raspberry or something.
Yeah.
Mhm. Just because. Oh god.
Meat juice.
That's actually something I learned in chapter 3 on emotions. Because you had a negative reaction to it, your emotions have now shifted towards something you might have enjoyed.
Yep. That's why I can't eat fish sticks anymore.
Oh god!
I was like,
I just-
I was in grade school, and my mom had cooked some fish sticks from the freezer. I loved fish sticks. So I cut one open to have a piece. It was green on the inside. I don't know why my fish sticks were green, but they were green.
Fish sticks. Not be green.
that awkward
Needless to
that
say-
awkward moment when your mom goes vegan without telling you.
This was long before veganism was like a big thing.
I mean, it's
They had been in
always
the
been a
freezer.
thing, but yeah.
They had been in the freezer so long they went green. Needless to say, I have not had a fish stick since then that wasn't fresh from a restaurant that does them at the, like, visibly on a grill.
Mm. I mean, I wouldn't either. It's
Yeah.
not St. Patrick's Day. Nothing should be green that shouldn't be green.
It's not St.
Okay,
The eggs and the ham.
eggs and the ham. It's not eggs, it's not ham, and my name isn't Sam. It's also the end of stream.
Anyway, thank you all for watching tonight's stream. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. We go live Tuesday and Thursday nights starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to be notified when we go live next, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye, chat.
Hey guys.
Man, I just don't like fish sticks.